Executive decisions make for preventative maintenance to the best of my interest.
A toast to the last of a dying breed. They're crawling back to...
What a scene here as we welcome you to this live pay-per-view extravaganza. I'm Joe Tessitore, ringside with Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. For tonight's main event, 10 rounds of welterweight action between these two great warriors. Diesel's unpredictability belies his ring walk focus. He is ready for action. Emmanuel Augustus is making his way to the ring right now, puffing out his chest, glaring with those eyes, and taking a big stride to his destination of glory.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Diesel. His adversary, fighting out of the red corner, Emmanuel Augustus.
Okay, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight, touch gloves, and let's come out boxing.
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight.
When a high-stamina fighter is fighting another guy who's very well-conditioned, is there any tendency for maybe some doubts to creep into his mind?
Yeah, there always are. Because you always want to have the edge. We're human beings. Boxers are no different. They want to say they have a little edge in that area. But they need to know that this is exactly what they're ready to do.
Showing you some defense there with the block. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Right back to the work up top. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Diesel's committed to that counter-punching very early on here in this fight, and that can pay off as the night continues.
Oh, it's paying off right now because you see that his opponent now is getting a little worried about letting his hands go, because every time he doesn't find anything, and he finds something coming back at him.
Nice block by Diesel. That shot unable to land. Last 10 seconds of this first round. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Don't worry. Get to the rhythm, okay? I want to see more jazz.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Right on the mark, double jab. Teddy, do you think the sport
needs a national or international governing body?
Yeah, it's the only major sport, at least it used to be a major sport, that doesn't have that. And there's no unilateral control. And when there's no unilateral control across the board, well, you have too many spots that are weak for the sport, spots that do not serve the sport.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Good way to protect the midsection. Very nice defensive guard there. Good defense, just covering up down low. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. So the round comes to an end. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas sitting with you ringside. I know you had a very busy week before you flew here out to broadcast this fight, doing your charitable contributions back in Staten Island with the Dr. Theodore Atlas Foundation.
Yeah, thank you for bringing that up, Joe. We did well. We had our dinner, our yearly dinner, where we're able to raise money to help people that are in need, people that have nowhere else to go for help, whether it's a mother that can't pay the cancer treatment for a 7-year-old daughter, and we're able to pick up that insurance. But the thing that I want to take a second to thank everybody for is that it's a collective effort. It's all the people that allow us the resources to go out there and help those people.
Nice counter punch by Emmanuel Augustus. Diesel's got that momentum of an unbeaten fighter.
Keep your head.
Seconds to go here in this round. Turns over the hook after turning away his opponent's shot. Left hook to the body. Then he comes back with the right hand. Nice strike after catching one by Emmanuel Augustus. Looks like he has some blood under his eye around the cheek. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, that uppercut got him badly.
Wait for him to go.
Fight is risky, okay? Don't fight. Fight. There's no need to fight this style. You're not going to win that way. Get the conference on.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Well, he's just not throwing many jabs here tonight, Teddy. I know that really bothers you. You like a guy that commits to the jab, don't you?
Well, that's boxing 101. I mean, that's the fundamentals, and it has so many areas where it serves you. I mean, it sets up your punches, it sets up your offense, but it controls your defense. Keeps a guy at a certain distance, gives the guy something to think about. Just the most basic thing in the world.
It's got the look of a fight that's going to go the distance. But I'll tell you this, Teddy. It'll have lots of action right to the final bell.
Yeah, I have a funny feeling this is like a throwback fight, and these are the mentalities of these two fighters. If you told them it was a 20-round fight, like the old days, a 30-round fight, they would somehow find a way to go the distance.
Diesel's doing well, sticking to a game plan on the outside. And they're swelling around his eyes. He got hit, but he sends it right back. That's a tried and true method that works out very well, the counterpunch landing by Diesel.
I know it's good to throw a lot of punches, but it's better to do what we're seeing out of him right now, and that's land when you throw.
Yeah, he's making everything count. He's putting everything out there for a purpose, placing punches beautifully.
Excellent counterpunch by Diesel. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Relax, take a deep breath. I need you to focus. Anticipate the punch, okay?
Round number 5 has arrived.
Keep working the body.
Able to cover up that gut.
Move your head.
And a good counter by Diesel. Emmanuel Augustus is showing that he doesn't have any head movement defensively whatsoever. What else is there, Ted?
Well, there's legs. Start using your legs a little bit. Get out of range. One way or the other, get out of the other man's talking place.
Halfway into round number 5 here. Solid counterpunch by Diesel. I don't know how they are keeping this up. They are setting such a scorching pace of action in this fight. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. 10 seconds to go in this round. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Emmanuel Augustus. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue or red corner, what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Let's work on that swelling.
Halfway through the scheduled rounds here. Well, you can see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. There he is on the inside, doing well. Teddy, I know he's up on the scorecards. He's got to be up on the scorecards, but he is getting really pushed here.
Yeah, he is. You know, this is a development fight. This is a fight where you come out of it and you get better. That doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes you just get another W. He is learning.
Well-placed counter punch by Diesel. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Way to block there. Targets a counter overhand right. What a chin. And can you believe the shots this guy's absorbing? Just 10 seconds to go in this round.
Keep working the body.
Diesel's got to think about defense after being swollen in that last round.
Get this fucking draw straight right down the middle. Get the compress on, get the compress on that. Let's work on the swelling. Work on the swelling. Listen, get caught up. You get caught up and fight this fight. Focus.
Back to action here at the start of this round. That last round was very interesting because it was the kind of round that can turn a fight in a completely new direction. He did well.
Yeah, you know, the old-time saying was bad start, good finish. Well, that's what he's hoping for, good finish.
Working the jab.
Oh! He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Emmanuel Augustus is just not landing any body punches in this fight.
Well, he looks like a guy who hasn't been taught that. We're getting a little bit of an x-ray, a little bit of a peek into what his trainers show him in the gym or what they don't show him.
Halfway through this round. Good defense, just covering up down low. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Tried the hook, didn't get it. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Diesel's well-conditioned to the realities of this harsh business of boxing. But even though we know what we've seen out of some ringside scorecards through the years, I'd be shocked if everybody doesn't have him ahead in this fight right now.
Yeah, but never be shocked in this business because you never know with these blind judges sometimes. I hate to say it that bluntly, but time and time again, you just get shocked when you hear the score at the end of the night.
Diesel's cornermen have a lot of work ahead of them with that cut.
Okay? I want to see that head move more. Swelling is nothing. Focus on the right. Nice. Keep it up. This guy's never felt a beat like this. Keep the pressure up. Keep boxing smart, in and out, side to side. You understand?
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Good-looking counter punch.
Emmanuel Augustus has got to find a way to pull things together here. Ever since he got tagged earlier in this fight, he hasn't been the same fighter.
No, he hasn't, but he hasn't really had a chance to recover. You know, he needs a round, lose the round. Right now, his corner should tell him, look, lose the round, it doesn't matter. Just get yourself together. We'll pick him up later. We'll win rounds later.
The halfway point of round number 8. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. The twists and turns and the non-stop battle, it continues on as we've reached the 1 minute mark to go. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Emmanuel Augustus is thinking right now that he's doing a good job defensively, but it's really not the case, Teddy. Every so often, you will see a punch split that guard.
Yeah, he's just standing there. First of all, the gloves, he needs to extend them just a little bit away, so as you said, those punches, you know, aren't going to force their way through to the target, which they're doing right now. They're getting down to him. They're getting through to him.
But I want you to keep those hands moving. Don't let him breathe. He's hurt. Get him this round. Nice and relaxed. You're in control, right? Got that? You're in control. Just take it.
The 9th round is here. Good block by Augustus. Unable to land that shot. Emmanuel Augustus, his cut is below the eye. He's going to have to really watch out for that. You don't want to damage that area. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Emmanuel Augustus is not going to the body, but Teddy, against such a fast fighter, shouldn't he?
Yeah, he should, but, you know, his corner should have recognized that going into this fight. You know, he shouldn't be finding it out as the fight goes on. He should have came in here with that plan.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Nice block, now the overhand left. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. There it is! He goes down for the first time. To get up to his feet after that knockdown, but Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. Diesel's in the spot he wants. Now he takes a respite after just scoring the knockdown in that last round.
Joe, you feel good, just like if you're a lawyer in a courtroom and the judge just sustained your objection. You know what? You're winning.
No need to get excited. Came to win. Throw more punches. You're not throwing enough punches. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of that guy.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a little bit too close. He can get a chance to grab those hands and tie him up. And then he can kill a little of the clock, survive.
Excellent counterpunch by Diesel. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Emmanuel Augustus is just creating a little bit of real estate for himself. 90 seconds to go in the fight. A nice block by Diesel. Emmanuel Augustus is learning a real lesson here, how one single moment can change an entire fight. Ever since that knockdown, he hasn't been the same.
No, and this has taken his identity away because he's a high-energy fighter, fast hand, always coming. His offense is his defense. Right now, he's like a bird without wings.
Well done that time, landing the counterpunch. Scored well with the counterpunch, overhand left. Well, which way did it go? That is the question everybody wants the answer to. The man with the answer is standing in the ring, and here he is.
A unanimous decision. Your winner, Diesel.
Diesel's your winner by unanimous decision, Teddy.
Well, the question from the beginning was, could he get inside and make it his kind of fight? He did.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.
Double up the jab. Knock us call out some combos. 1, 1, 2, 5. 1, 1, 7, 8, 7, 8, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 1, 4. 3, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 6, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 6, 3. 1, 2, 3, 6, 3. 1, 2, 3, 6, 3. Hey. 1, 1. 1, 1, 2. 7, 8. 7, 8, 7, 8. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 6, 3. Hey. You need to focus.
Trying to get involved with the law, sir, but it will get caught with the mouth burn. And that just ain't a threat on the song. Don't get it wrong, I'm protecting my own. Cause if that slip, they don't last long. We got them going to ass. Suspension of disbelief and uniquely freak flag. Admission of the faithfully shaken, now trapped. 30,000 and dropping, it's on and popping at last.
Keep me in the sky, that's all that I cry. I've become your servant if it's worth your time. Keep me in the sky, that's all that I'll say. I've become your soldier, at least for this day. Ooh, there are no atheists in the foxhole. Ooh, there is no intellect in the air. Ooh, there are no scientists on the way down. Just a working example of faith versus physics. Scientology.
Good evening and welcome to this pay-per-view extravaganza. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we welcome you to the New York City Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds in the welterweight division between these two great warriors. He's on his way to the ring. Boy, he looks confident. We've seen it many times with him through the years, but tonight, he's bubbling with confidence. Vivian Harris is really keyed in for this one. You can see it as he makes his walk to the ring.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Diesel. His adversary, fighting out of the red corner, Vicious Vivian Harris.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Touch gloves, come out fighting.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do as round one is underway. Teddy, you just look at the physical stature of these two guys, and it's clear to see one fighter is much stronger than the other. But if you're the fighter who's not as strong, you still got to go out there and win the fight. How do you do it?
Well, first of all, you yell at your manager for making this fight. And then the second thing you do is you make sure that you have good shoes on, good track shoes. And you...
Oh, and there you go. Wow, impactful short hook got to him that time. That's not going to be easy to survive. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. He was on wobbly legs not long ago. Now he's got his feet back under him.
What is that, a chin or is that Mount Rushmore?
Unable to land that shot. Halfway through round number one. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. 30 seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. Well-placed counterpunch by Diesel. Diesel's coming up big here early on in the fight because he just showed his opponent, hey, listen, you got to be careful. I can counterpunch you.
No better way to slow down your opponent. You know, we know the other way you slow.
Holy cow! That uppercut absolutely rocked him. Boy, I don't like the way his legs look at all right now. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Keep up, just like that. We're gonna take this one.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the...
There it is! He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow. Blocks that belt line well. When you're leading up to a fight, sparring is so critically important. How important is it that you have sparring partners that really act as a scout ahead towards the opponent you're going to be facing?
You know, that's a great question, and it depends where you are in your career. In the early part of the career, you know, it doesn't matter as much. You just want to get your fighter consistent in the areas he needs to be consistent with whoever you got him in there with, and then you improve as you start to develop. And then you give him different looks whenever you can. But when you're fighting a big fight and you know exactly who you're fighting, well, you want a guy that height, you want a guy that size, because mentally you want your fighter to know that he's been in with that guy, to feel like, I've already fought with this guy. And obviously you want him to be ready to deal with all the physical dimensions he's going to see that night.
Holy cow! Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. He had no idea it was coming his way. He does not look good at all. And a sharp counterpunch by Diesel. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. And there he counters back against his opponent. Diesel's undoubtedly going to need his corner to get to work after that swelling started in the last round.
You're doing fine. Just take a punch, that's all. You need to throw. Let's get on that swelling.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But...
wow! Diesel's been stunned! There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing? He's taking his opponent's jab away.
Boy, what guts to stay in there and gather yourself again after he was taking a beating.
Yeah, what guts, what instincts, and what a set of whiskers.
A nice block by Diesel. Oh, that's gotta hurt. That uppercut absolutely rocked him. Boy, I don't like the way his legs look at all right now. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
He went from almost being knocked out to being right back in it. Now that's some sharp offensive maestro work there by Vivian Harris.
And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
That was off the mark. And a smart counterpunch by Diesel. Oh, he gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow. Good job protecting himself. And they come to the end of the round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside, and boy, oh boy, they put it on a show tonight here.
Well, kind of what you expected. These styles kind of told you that this is what you were going to get.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. Now, this is a very exciting fight. It's been evenly fought, but it just has the feel of a fight that's going to go the distance. It doesn't look like any one guy is going to take control over the other.
No, when somebody makes up their mind, I am not being knocked out, I am staying, they usually stay. These guys are here for the night.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Great movement to get away from those punches. Holy cow! What a shot! Big hook comes in. Able to dismiss it. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Every gym's got one of those double-ended bags, right? They give you the movement, you gotta hit that moving target. There it is! Vivian Harris is the first knockdown victim of the night in this fight.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Way to block there. Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. Gets rid of that body shot. Oh! Vivian Harris has been stunned. Diesel's feeling great right now, and why not? He just scored the knockdown, and now he's got that eye. He's got that target, that vision. He knows what he can get after.
And there's no reason why he wouldn't have that. Right now, the only thing that he has to be careful that he doesn't have is overconfidence. He doesn't get reckless.
Look, stand straight up. Move that punch. You need to move that body. Get the compressor.
He's got to find a way to get through the early goings here of this round. Remember last round, he went down. He was on the canvas.
Now, look, he wants to tie his opponent up. That's the best way to get through it right now. But what he doesn't want to do, Joe, is to reach in there, reach out to grab his guy, and then he leaves himself open. He's got to make sure that his opponent's close enough where he goes to grab him, he's not exposing himself to get dropped again.
And a sharp counterpunch by Diesel. Diesel's opponent is saying to himself, I can't believe this. Every time this guy throws, it seems like he lands. He's very judicious with his work.
Yeah, and that's not by accident. That's his temperament. He has that kind of temperament. If you went out with the guy, you talk to the guy, he thinks before he says things. He doesn't just, let his mouth go. He doesn't just let his hands go. He lets them go when he thinks he should.
Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Teddy, he's completely missing the jab, and when that's not there, you're going to dug yourself a big hole.
Now, that's like saying I want to go swimming. Guess what? There's no
Holy cow! Vivian Harris is in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. Unable to score with the hook. Not able to land the headshot. This is just as much a fork in the road for his opponent as it is for him, because the opponent's saying, hey, I knocked this guy down, and now he's completely changed styles. Does it cause some caution in his mind, or does it cause him to say, okay, now I know I got him?
Yeah, a little trepidation. I mean, first he's thinking, hey, is there a trick here? Is he setting me up here? You know, but there's another part that says, hey, I know this guy hasn't done this before. I've looked at him enough. I've done my homework, and that means I have him in trouble.
Diesel's doing it just the way he wants to do it, and that last round kind of sums up the whole fight. In complete control. He's up on the scorecards, heading towards another victory.
And he's up on my scorecard. Now he just has to be careful that he doesn't get careless, he doesn't get reckless.
Don't worry. Get the rhythm, okay? I want to see more jabs. Get the compress on it.
So we've reached the halfway point of this main event. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Oh, Vivian Harris is stunned and he is hurt. Good way to protect the midsection. Now that's some fine work right there by Diesel. You get the sense that they know no other way how to fight. They are going at it, back and forth, toe-to-toe, punch for punch. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Teddy, he may go down just by stumbling the way he's bumbling around this ring.
Well, he's got to stop moving. Actually, you never want to fight on the ropes. This is one time he probably needs to be on the ropes just to steady him and then move his head a little bit. That might be his only shot.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. No, his opponent got away from that uppercut. Vivian Harris is just not landing any body punches in this fight.
Well, he looks like a guy who hasn't been taught that. We're getting a little bit of an x-ray, a little bit of a peek into what his training is showing.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Vivian Harris is in a bad place right now. He was tagged. Diesel's coasting his way towards a victory here. That round comes to an end, and yet another round that you gotta mark down on your scorecard for him.
Yeah, the only way he loses now is if he's a glutton. You know those guys, you've seen them, Joe, they're on our crew. They stay at the table too long. They don't know when to push away from the table, you know? Well, he's got to push away from the table right now. If he does that, hey, this is in the bank.
They start up again, back to action here with another round. But who knows how much longer it'll last. This has been a completely one-sided fight. Good job fighting from the outside. Diesel's jab continues to carry the day. He's wanted it, he's gotten it. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Halfway through the 7th round. On the mark, the counter punch by Diesel. job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Vivian Harris. Not able to land the headshot. Vivian Harris is struggling ever since he got stunned earlier in this fight. Teddy, what's the answer here?
Well, the answer right now is to recover a little bit. He doesn't have to worry about winning this round. He just wants to survive the round, time up a little bit, and get those cobwebs out of his mind, out of his head.
Diesel's doing an extraordinary job of never giving his opponent the chance to get back in this fight. Just like we saw in that last round there, he's way up on your scorecard.
Yeah, I have way up, and more importantly, you touched on it. It's the kind of fight he wants. You know, it's in his element. It's sort of in his pool, so to speak, his waters. You know, it's an outside fight. It's a jabbing fight, everything he likes.
There's no need to fight these styles. You're not going to win this thing. You just focus on the fight. We'll take care of the swells.
Another round. Will it go in another one-way direction? It's been a one-sided fight so far tonight. Nice block by Diesel. Just off the mark with that punch. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. That was a miss by Diesel. Wow! Vivian Harris has been stunned. Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Holy cow! Vivian Harris is in a bad place right now. He was tagged. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Diesel's in complete control. Teddy, way ahead on the scorecards every which way, isn't he?
Yeah, every which way, and especially the most important way, I think, is that the fight is in his kind of pace. It's a fast-paced fight. It's an outside fight. It's exactly what he wants, not only to be ahead, which we think he is, but to stay ahead.
Stand straight up. Move that body. You need to move that body.
Back to action now. We're underway in what has been a completely one-sided fight. You get the sense this one may not go the distance. Able to cover up that gut. Able to counter that attack. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Nice block by Diesel. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Diesel's in position right now to really bring home a good victory. He's up on the punch stats. He's up on your scorecard. This is his fight.
Yeah, we just hope that the judge...
Holy cow! Vivian Harris is in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. That just missed. A minute to go in what has been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two. Good block there by Diesel. He throws a big, wide punch and he throws a big, wide punch and leaves himself wide open.
Well, it's like leaving your window open in your house in the middle of winter, you know?
Wow! Vivian Harris is in a bad place right now. He was tagged. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
One more round, man. This is it. One more round and that's it. Don't forget this round, okay? Keep boxing smart, in and out, side to side. You understand?
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Notre Dame to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit.
Oh, and there you go. Vivian Harris is in bad shape. Good defensive skill. He turned defense into offense, comes back with the counter punch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Teddy, it's one of my favorite times. Holy cow! Vivian Harris is in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. And now you're seeing the beard that this guy possesses because he went from stunned and damaged to staying right upright.
Oh, this is like Santa Claus's beard. I'm telling you right now.
Good stuff in the opening 2 minutes. A minute to go in this round. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
With a crushing blow to the head. Well, that wraps it up. Now, let's send it up to our ring announcer for the decision. He's your winner. 2 judges overcoming the one who saw it a draw.
Just not much to separate these two all night long.
So a majority decision goes in his favor. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.
This is what you train for. This is what you came for. This is what you sold out seats scream your name for. Your technique is polished. Your passion remains raw. Now it's time to rip the competition like a chainsaw. Float like a butterfly. Sting like a bumblebee. Show him at the belt. You don't really want to rumble, see? Stick and move, bob and weave it. Keep your hands up. If you're not down, shake it off and stand up. Counterpunch when he misses, let your hands fly. Hit him hard, get the cut, man on standby. And keep your footwork tight like karate, bro. Fake him with the hook and then shake him with the body blow. Put him on the ropes, keep backing him up. Put your flavor on it, hit him with your flashiest stuff. The fans cheer cause it's clear, he ain't matching your tough. Show him why they saying that you got a platinum glove.